Oh, well, so when we were awakened on Sunday, December 7th, 1941, by something strange going on, we came out to the seawall in our pajamas, looked down at Pearl Harbor, and we could see the planes bombing Pearl Harbor. Well, the only thing you had in those days was the radio, so we turned it on, and it said the island was under attack to take cover, but they didn't say who was attacking. And finally, some planes that had bombed Pearl Harbor came right over our house heading back for their carrier, and we could see the red rising sun under the wing. And then we knew dear old Japan was the culprit. Well, then that day was exciting because the rumors started. Humans have a way of getting excited and spreading false rumors. The word was the water had been contaminated. Boil your water. Well, it had not been contaminated. And toward the end of the afternoon, of course, the radio was constantly calling for doctors to go to Pearl Harbor, constantly calling for doctors. Then somebody, I guess, saw a newspaper blow up in the mountains. The paratroopers are landing, which was not the case. And then a lot of the anti-aircraft that the Army was throwing up at the planes, I guess, was so old that it wasn't exploding in the air. Some of it came down. One landed on Punahou campus right next to Pauahi Hall, blew part of that building apart. And another one landed on McCully, I remember, near some homes, but didn't kill anybody. A lot of people thought it was actual Japanese bombs, but it was not. They were only interested in Pearl Harbor. So that afternoon, being on the waterfront there, and the Army sent 3 soldiers down to mount a machine gun on the seawall right next to our house in the Tahitian. It was a private residence then, Mrs. Harrison's house.
Where would your house be today, considered?
It'd be 2987 Kalakaua Avenue, which is just Waikiki, next door to the Tahitian condo, and it is now a condominium. Sometime in the 50s, they changed the zoning from single-family dwelling to apartment condo. And now, unfortunately, the family doesn't own it. It's a condominium. Well, that night we were all pretty nervous, sleeping in the same room with little firearms we had, with the radio tuned way down low. And around 5 o'clock in the morning, I don't know why, but these guys decided to pull the trigger on the machine gun. And we figured, here comes the invasion. We're very happy to see the sun come up and find out that everything was still okay.
Wow, that's cool.
Crazy memories.